Today's show will be in English, but we rocks with Bad Bunny.
¿Qué?
Hola, chico, mi amigo.
¿Qué pasa, Holmes? Falta-me rotomente de frutos.
It's the morning run.
Ándale, Manny, ándale. Chill. It is the morning run. Big Dog Chico, Uncle Neely. We up in this thing live and direct. Put your shockers in the sky, your black fist high. Shout out to all my rebel flags in the sky tonight. We up in here, man, live and direct. And all my Cuban, Puerto Rican, and Latin flags out there, put them in the sky too, because we're representing high for sure. All my Cubanos out there, man. Boricuas. You feel me? Bad Bunny Benito in the building. give me a horn. And we're going to get into the chat right now. Y'all let us know. Give us a comment. Let us know 1 through 10 what y'all will rate the halftime performance of last night's Super Bowl. We're going to get to that also. We got a lot of things to talk about, man. Shedeur Sanders, of course, Coach Prime. We got an arrest out there, not with those guys, but with the Atlanta Falcon. We can talk about. We got NBA expanding. Got a lot of things to talk about, huh?
Hey, dog, you got to work on your punctuation. You had a comma where it should have been a period.
Period at the dot.
Yeah.
But yeah, for real,
Chico.
No reaction and everything else.
Man, y'all know how we do on the morning run. Appreciate y'all checking in. When you're checking in, let us know where you're checking in from. I see Maryland is in the building. North Carolina, by the way, Duval is in the building. Shout out to Denise Smith, safedsmith.com. You know, we rock her hard. Even she sponsors Unk Chico live. Mm-hmm. We had to take the night off last night, so we're gonna shout out on here on the morning run.
Yes, indeed, because she deserves it.
Yes, sir.
Deserve it.
Yeah, so you know, for all your insurance needs, man, y'all need to go to www.safe, SAFED, as in DeniseSmith.com. She gonna hook you up. There she is right there. There she is right there, Chico.
That's right. Y'all know what to do, man. Holla at Miss Denise Smith and tell her that Uncle Chico sent you. Even if it's from the morning run or whether it's from Sunday Night Live, we sent you.
Believe that.
That's right. Got Maryland in the building. Port Arthur, Texas up in here.
PAT.
Alan Gaines said good morning. Pennsylvania in the building.
PAT.
303 Colorado, Goonsville. Shout out to Goonsville.
Shout out to Goonsville.
Pops with the birthday last week. Shout out to Petros. And the fam, that's South Bahamas.
That's Memphis 10. Seattle is in the building.
Fort Pierce. The rainy state or city. They might be getting the team coming soon before we even go to the NFL and the Super Bowl, man. Let's go to the NBA might be expanding, or at least they're talking about it, right?
Yeah.
What you think going on with there, man? What you think about the cities that are in high discussion for expanding the NBA, Las Vegas and Seattle?
I think it's got to happen. The Oklahoma City Thunders, that's Seattle's team. And it has been time for Seattle to get a team back with all the resources they have there. And it's just a matter of time for Vegas. Everybody is going to have a footprint in Vegas before it's done. So Seattle to me is a no-brainer, of course, because you've been there before and you understand the nuances. That team just moved. And then Las Vegas, of course, is a no-brainer because you got to ride that wave, man. I remember when NBA Summer League used to be held around the country. Right there at the AAC on Prentice Street in Jackson, Mississippi, they would have NBA Summer League games because nobody they right mind would touch Vegas. And now the odds of the games, the betting commercials for the games is all on TV now. So the line has been erased, not just blurred, between Las Vegas and sports. So NBA is definitely going to go there.
Why not? Why not? Like you said, everything else is there. MLB, NFL, NBA is next. I think, like you said, they try to stay away from it because of the gambling. And but nowadays, hell, you couldn't watch the Super Bowl last night without seeing the commercials about gambling. On the mainstream ones, and everybody who has something to do with something on the podcast or digital marketing has something to do with a gambling or betting network at that. So, it's big business nowadays, dog. So Vegas is a huge attraction.
Yeah, big business. Whether it's us and my bookie, or just the regular even ESPN got their own apps, and then those apps are backed by the banks. So it just is
Yeah,
what it is at this point, Chico. Might as well get
yeah.
in where you fit in. But I would love to see the NBA go back to Seattle, man, and also establish a footprint in Vegas.
Mm-hmm. All right, they're likely to vote on this summer and expanding the league by 2 teams. They'll see if that's going to happen. Hopefully, it shall, and it will. And we'll be looking forward to it.
Well,
Seattle is
Chico, Super Bowl wise, man, I know you're a lover, not a fighter.
super duper.
Y'all need to go ahead and get your stuff in order. You
Why?
got a year.
Why?
Because next year's Super Bowl is on Valentine's Day. SoFi
And
Stadium,
SoFi Stadium
California, LA area, February 14th, 2027 will be the Super Bowl on
back in
Valentine's Day.
Cali.
So I don't know what y'all doing when y'all be talking about I'm going to a Super Bowl party, babe. I'll be back. You ain't gonna be able to do it next year.
Man, you think Valentine's Day gonna stop people from celebrating the Super Bowl the way they want to celebrate?
No, it's gonna make them have to celebrate it together, is what I'm saying.
Shame. And it's going to air on ESPN for the first time in network history, according to Yahoo Sports.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a big deal. That's a big deal right there. Because a lot
It
of
is,
people, it's
and
hard
as
to
of
find a Super Bowl,
now,
hard to find any game.
it's going to be simulcast on ABC, not just on ESPN.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see if that changes, and then it just totally goes stream based one day just to ESPN. But right now, you better pick it up on your regular TV next year on ABC and on cable or streaming via ESPN.
Well,
On Valentine's Day, SoFi Stadium, February 14th, 2027. No date yet, but 2028 will be in Atlanta.
okay. Well, hopefully, hell, Drake will be somewhere celebrating Valentine's Day and not betting on the game because he lost $1 million again this year, and he bet on the Patriots to win. And I posted, I say, hey man, y'all see who Drake betting on? Y'all know y'all should be betting on now.
Go the opposite.
Go the opposite. Go the opposite way, dog. And that's exactly what happened with the Steelers, or not the Seahawks, sorry, getting the win in the Super Bowl over the Patriots. And Drake is down 1 million, although that might not be nothing to him, but still. Yeah. What you think about the Super Bowl, Unk?
It was one of those games, Chico, that you probably have to have. I'm taking out the fans of each team, right? I'm not a Seahawk fan, not a Patriot fan. Taking out the individual team fans, but just people who watch the game. You probably got to be a fan of football to have really enjoyed that game. Because to like myself, even though I like scoring games, don't get me wrong, I love defense and trench play more than that. And what you saw in that game, it's probably one of the better 3-0 games, 6-0, 9-0 games you can watch as far as athletic performance. Not a lot of big shots downfield, that kind of thing. I really enjoyed it. And then you had, of course, some plays, whether right after the Patriots finally scored a touchdown and the Seahawks added to it to expand their lead. But I thought it was a good game. I thought it was well played. Shout out to the Seahawks defense. Clearly, we went into this, Chico, talking on the morning run and on Unk Chico, how the Seahawks were just, without question, hesitation, or reservation, the better team. And I think they proved that.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see how much of that Patriots team they could keep together. Because much like the transfer portal in college football, the Patriots set a record. They had more than 30. Now, keep in mind, it's only a 53-man roster.
Yeah.
30 plus of their players have been on that team less than a year or less. And so you had a lot of 1-year deals to get this to go together. But of course, they got Drake May locked up. Be interested to see if they can get back there, man.
Yeah.
Because you had the AFC kind of fell apart. Buffalo, Ravens.
Kind of opened the door for them to get there.
Yeah, it opened the door for them to get there, and then they get there and get trounced. It's hard to
Yeah,
get back, Chico.
yeah. And then your boy Sam Darnold, yeah, he cashed in, man, with a lot of incentives. Became the first QB out of that legendary class that he's in to win the Super Bowl. Shoot, who's next? And what you think about that cash haul that he had?
Well, before I got to get to the cash haul, man, I dropped a morning wood this morning, and I talked about Sam Darnold. And one of the things I want to point out, man, is you know how quick we are to call people a bust. I'm not going to do the whole show right here. Y'all can go check that out.
That's right.
But here's a brother, man, who played for 5 different teams.
Yep,
Right?
first quarterback to ever
Drafted by the
win the
Jets
Super
first
Bowl to do
round,
that.
maybe number 2 pick overall. Didn't work out there. Been to the 49ers, the Vikings. I mean, you name it, hell. And finally got somewhere where it was proven that environment matters, coaching matters, structure matters, scheme matters. A lot of places try to force the athlete into what they like to do instead of try to say, no, man, let's see what he does great and build it around that.
Right.
So I want to say first, hats off to him, because to go from bust to Super Bowl, and the same thing, Chico, it's going to break my heart to say this. Shout out to Tank Lawrence, man. Shout out to Tank.
Yeah.
Because a lot of us, Chico, I don't care if it's relationships or where we live or where we work, we get comfortable, and that comfortable, we get loyal. And Tank been with the Cowboys 11 years, and he just got to looking around one day, and he said, man, I want to win Super Bowl, and I can't get it here. I'm gone.
Kept it real
and
with
went
himself.
to the goddamn Seahawks and did it in a year.
Made a strategic move, and bam.
Yep.
Yeah,
so
man,
two sides of that coin, Chico.
Yeah.
If you're somewhere somebody that's bounced around from job to job or had to recreate yourself in your 30s, 40s, or 50s, look at Sam. And if you're somewhere and you're just comfortable, but it ain't getting you where you want to be, or you know you destined to be, it's all right to leave, man. Loyalty should not limit you.
I like that. Loyalty should not limit you.
No. And Tank didn't allow loyalty to limit him, man. Shout out to that brother.
Y'all clip that.
Hats off to him.
Hey, shout out to him. Shout out to the Super Bowl MVP also. You know what I mean? I was high on this young fella. Yeah, out of Memphis 10. And hey man, he ran through them guys. He was the one player that I was like, you know what? It's gonna be hard for the Patriots to match up and stop him, you know, because speed kills, dog. And the way that he runs and finds the hole, he's patient, looking for those gaps to just shoot through. And he did that all night, and that's why he was able to get the MVP. Shout out to him, happy for him. And I think you'll see a lot more of him in this league. He just earned him a lot of money.
Yeah, I loved his patience on pause, on hitting the hole. Like there were some times, man, he came to a complete stop.
Right.
And then did a jump step
Stop
and
and
then
go.
hit it. And the way that run game can control the clock for you when you have a lead, and the way the run game can wear down a defensive front and make safeties have to come down and help, and then you go up top over them. It just changes everything. And that's why I'm so looking forward to, you know, we had Johnny Mack on a couple episodes ago, Colorado running back coach, and his new offense with Go-Go that has some 2-back sets in it. It's just a game changer when you can have rushers with 1,000 yards and you're still scoring like 30 plus points. I digress. That's college in Colorado. We're talking about the Super Bowl. As he was running, Chico, and he got to 100 yards and got to 120, I was really like, okay, we really need this brother to score a touchdown, because if not, they're going to mess around and give MVP to this kicker. Because that damn kicker, the kicker had a great game now.
Yeah.
Kicker had a great game and officially set the record for most points by a player in a season with that last field goal. He went to like 205 points on the season.
Well, so many people had prop bets going for the game. Even I was on it on my bookie. I had Kenneth Walker. You know that last touchdown he scored and got called back. I knew it was going to get called back before it even happened, because I was like, they're not going to let them score 30, because I betted that one team would score 30 points or more. I betted that he would be the first touchdown scorer.
So Chico,
And
Chico, let me tell you something, Chico.
that damn close, dog.
Let me tell you something, Chico. Listen to me. Listen to old
Listen to old
I ain't saying stay away from prop bets. I'm just saying prop bets are prop bets for a reason. Like they just attractive, Chico. It's attractive. You can't bank on them, Chico.
I like him, Unk.
No, you're supposed to like them. That's what Vegas wants you to do. They want you to like it. They want you to say, "Hey, give me $5 and I give you 500 if this happens." Like that's what they want. Oh, and then when you start stacking them and you don't hit on 6 in a row and miss the 7 when they lose the whole ticket, Chico, that's what they want.
That's what they want.
Meanwhile, you know what me and mine did?
What y'all do?
We went with the Seahawks by 5 or more, and double the money. Yeah.
Yeah. So you just did it simple like that?
Yeah, I took the points. Shout out to my bookie.
MyBookie.ag, MyBookie.ag.
My dog LDJ, we just said, look here, man, let's work on this thing. What you got? Seahawks. Let's go with the points. Let's go with the spread. But it was some attract. I almost took one of the prop bets, Chico. I really did. Because New England has been known to allow running backs to catch the ball all season. And they had one out there where Seattle running back 3+ receptions, not yards, just receptions on the yards. And it was attractive.
I also had Shaheed would score a touchdown. He came close. He was wide open a couple times, just missed him. It's like, God dang, coach. So maybe I need to hold off on the prop bets for real and go somewhere else. Prop bets are like the sides. I've been trying to eat the sides instead of eat the whole meal. Pause. I like the black eyed peas and the cornbread and the collard greens and stuff.
That wasn't the size you made me look up on. I'm down here because I see Jewel in the comments, so I got to pull my bet slip up. But I'm sitting here looking when you said you like to eat the sides.
Like to eat the sides.
That's where it starts, Chico. You start on the sides.
Yeah, I can eat a whole plate of sides. Dog.
Oh,
y'all let us know.
I'm sorry.
What was y'all Super Bowl meals out there? Y'all let us know in the chat right now. I still got me a plate to finish. Also, shout out to Maria Taylor.
Yeah, man.
For doing the Super Bowl trophy presentation. The first woman since 1992 to handle that responsibility. That was a beautiful thing for her. Put that out there. And she presented the trophy to her former high school teammate, high school classmate. They went to the same high school.
Yeah.
in I think it was Roswell, Georgia, Centennial High School. So that's a nice little symmetry right there, man. Coincidence or whatever you want to call that. You know, big time for her. My mom even asked me, Chico, who is this tall black lady on here? As if I knew her. So I had to turn and look. I was like,
Horse hit you up and said, my girl Horse, what up out there?
Yeah, all right, Horse, go belly to belly soup flex. You keep calling her Horse. But anyway.
You act like that's a bad thing, Chico.
No, it will be once you get done with it. But she did a great job. Shout out to her. And I, when she was interviewing the former coach for the Cowboys, Jason Garrett, I was like, either she got on some heels, he's shorter than what I thought, or she tall as hell.
It was all three.
It was all three, dog.
Yeah.
It was all, I don't think he's shorter than what I thought. He's at least 6'2".
Yeah, but you know, she's a hooper and be wearing heels, so
yeah.
So look, Chico,
business.
What I had told y'all on Friday was
what you had told.
Chico said he was going to go to Seahawks, and I said, Chico, I believe the Seahawks are the better team, but to be like you do, I will just be the opposite. But I would tell y'all this: if you're going to lay a bet, you will make more money betting on the Patriots, and if they win, because the odds of payoff are better there, not the odds of them winning. So sometimes what you have to do is, instead of putting $100 here to win 20, when I can put $100 here and win 90, even though the odds are against the 90, the payoff is better. So I was saying the payoff was better if you bet the Patriots. But
clean it up.
If you would just look right here, dog.
What you did on mybookie.ag.
Let
with
me
that
see.
code BIWGDOWG. Easy.
I
Okay.
put that on
the Seahawks.
Seattle Seahawks in the win. So y'all stop playing with me. Come
All
up what
right.
I told y'all.
Yeah, y'all give it up for
Like
Unk.
Jay-Z said, y'all acting like I told y'all sell crack. No, Hov did that. Don't be listening to these raps and then try to go do what I did. I ain't tell y'all to do that.
That's a fact. Hey, give a shout out to your HBCU alum also, Unk.
Yeah, Les Frazier, man, down at Alcorn. We got about 4 Mississippians bringing the Super Bowl ring back to the SIP. Yeah, Les Frazier, man, proud of him. Got that ring.
Yeah. Well, y'all let us know about the halftime show. What y'all thought about the halftime show out there, with Bad Bunny performing. What you smiling at, Unk?
Well, Chico, I got to be honest with you, man. I can be a tad bit messy, a little bit petty. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. But what I really loved about it is how it made everybody else mad. That made it even better for me.
Yeah, hey,
I
internet
know,
went crazy.
I know Ice was outside the parking lot, man. And that made it even better for me.
Well, you talk about the parking lot. I saw parking for $400 out that thing. They wasn't playing. They was busting heads out there. If you was making money, somebody parking in your yard or however they was doing it back in the day. You know how they do around Jackson. You know what I mean? Around the stadium, people parking in your yard for about the 5 to 15.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I
watched
mean?
the
Ounce of
swing.
weed or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
How you throw the weed in now, Jackson, man? Like you love putting Selma shit on Jackson.
Case of beer. You can park right here, though. I got you all day. Case of beer. And some ice. Nah, for real though.
And then you come back, your shit still got broke in. But I thought you gonna watch it.
My bad.
No, I
had
did
to
watch
go get
it.
something to eat.
You got to pay more for security. You pay me
Like
to
what?
watch it.
So I know who did it, but you want that information, you got to pay for that too. Like, anyways, yeah, man. You know, a lot of people didn't like it because they didn't speak English or they didn't understand it. But no, you gotta understand the music, baby, the vibes, baby. Oh, let me tell you a story.
Manny, cut it up.
Unk, man, listen, my name is Chico, but I don't speak a lick of Spanish. That's how I used to announce myself when I lived in Spanish-speaking areas. It was like my last name. My name is Chico, but I don't speak a lick of Spanish. No habla español, vato rotos. You feel me? But I went overseas to Austria, the last place I would think I would see some Spanish people. And they had a whole Spanish Latin community there, Unk. Right? My receiver buddy, Armando Ponce de Leon. He said, "Yo, Chico." He sounded like Razor Ramon, though. He would call me, "Hey, yo, Chico."
Racist.
Chico. He sounded. "Hey, yo, Chico, you
No,
come party with us tonight."
Was
Yeah.
pretty racist.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because he wasn't even. But he was called, "Hey, Chico, you come party with us tonight, home." Okay, I go party with them, and that's what they up in there doing. Come on, Tina, Tina, Tina. I don't understand the word, but you got to just understand the vibe. You feel me?
Yes, the vibe is a rhythm.
That's what it was. I said all that to say this. That's what it was, a vibe last night.
Yeah.
You know? So y'all let us know in the chat right now what y'all would give it. 1 out of 10 or whatever. Let us know right now. You know, you got to feel the vibe. Bad Bunny, the biggest artist in the world, biggest streaming artist in the world.
Yeah. You know what I love, Chico? I love the fact that he can be the biggest streaming artist in the world and I ain't never streamed a damn thing of him. Like, I ain't never seen it.
Fact. We had to go look up some. Do I know this
Yeah,
song?
like I love how you can be all that and you don't have to have me to be all that. It's like we tell people who hating on us, no, you ain't got to watch it.
Right. But I did understand when he brought all the flags at the end and he shouted out all the countries. I like that. And he held up the ball.
I mean, Chico, out of all the quote unquote symbolism in the show, that was pretty much the goddamn obvious.
Right. So yeah, I understood that part. That's what I'm saying. So
Chico sitting there watching like, oh, I got this part.
I got that part. Everybody be looking and waiting for the word that they know in Spanish. You know what I mean?
No, I watched at the cigar shop, man. Shout out to Churchill Smoke Shop had a Super Bowl party last night. Sat there at bar and watched.
So
And literally, what they did there, because it wasn't no caption on the screen, it was going to be in Spanish. They just turned up the club music then, and everybody just watched the halftime, like the symbolism of it.
that is
Because
some English-ish. You lying.
Chico, why would I sit there and watch something I don't know what they're saying? I mean, I'm sorry. Why would I listen to something
that's
that I don't know what they're saying?
That is something. Now you talk about some silver stuff, boy.
And I ain't backing off of it.
That's real. Hey, dog.
I don't, Chico, I don't know what you're saying, and you want me to sit there and listen for 15 minutes when I can just watch it.
Listen to what I want to listen to.
Yeah, Project Pat is bumping. Project Pat is thumping.
Listening to Project Pat
on the screen.
Listening to Project Pat while watching Bad Bunny perform.
Yeah. I seen the sugar canes. I seen the ladies twerking. I seen my Latino sisters up on the telephone poles. I know Puerto Rico have power outages. I get it, but I ain't got to listen to it. I don't know what they're saying.
Shout out to all my tortas out there, my chicanas. You feel me? My vatos, my locos. You listen to Leon say you listen to Mystical.
And I know what Mystical playing.
Boy, that is funny as hell, dog. I would have paid to be there. Y'all missed the vibe then. Bad Bunny on TV with Project Pat.
Oh, man.
Background.
And the reason we bumped Project Pat is because we from this. Look, when you in Jackson, you get up on interstate, you see signs that say Memphis. When you in Memphis, you see signs that say Jackson. Man, the way that running back from Memphis going off, man, we had a Project Pat, Juicy J, 8-Ball, MJG halftime show.
Man.
With the visualizations of Bad Bunny.
See, I'll tell you what though. And you know what? I had a video. I posted it on my channel. Y'all can check it out. And it was a video from my homegirl, Malin, who is out in LA now, but she is world traveled, right? Mm-hmm. So she watched the party, had a mixture of diverse group of friends there watching the party in LA. And they were highly anticipating it and went crazy when he was out there performing. You know what I mean? So it's just about where you are, your environment, your cultural background and stuff like that. Everybody's experience is a little bit different from the other one. So I was happy he got to perform. I was happy to see that. And I bet you go into certain households and they were looking at it like this, just like they looked at Kendrick Lamar last year. They were like,
just like they look at anything that ain't for them because they're entitled and they're privileged. That's and right. They have no patience for anything outside of their bubble. And if you're offended, then I'm talking to you. Because when you look like a worldwide population, you look at just a hemisphere population, most of the world don't speak English. So who are you to demand that everything be in English?
Yeah.
Or who are you to say, oh, that sucks, it wasn't in English?
Jake Paul didn't like it.
Just vibe.
Yeah, that's what it was about, the vibe though. I like the symbolisms in the show. I saw behind the scenes showing that the bushes out there, with the tropical vibe were actually people. That's how they were able to get it.
I'm surprised you ain't, because you like to lie. I'm surprised you ain't say I was in the halftime show. I was Bush 36 right there coming out.
I just didn't let everybody know, but that was pretty smart thought right there, to have people dressed there instead of we got to move all these bushes, on the field and off the field. How can we do it? Make them people. Aha. Put them on the suits. The suits? Great idea. Somebody got it. I love it. But yeah, that's crazy. Jake Paul made that comment, and he trains in Puerto Rico.
Man, damn Jake Paul. Or whoever said
it. Well, he got something for somebody who said something. Let me see. Let's go to Myles Garrett, who said something about his quarterback, Shedeur Sanders, when asked about Shedeur and if he's going to be the guy. Myles said he was the last person to take snaps last season. And basically, that's who we're looking at to be the guy. But he still has to step into that role and make plays to actually be that guy too. So what you think about Myles Garrett, showing that confidence in Shedeur Sanders, but still just keeping it to where, all right, young fella, you still got to show us something. Show us, who you are even more. You know what I mean? Like we got to get more of not just a spoon. What do you call it? A taste. We're gonna get the
Yeah.
whole meal this season, and we're excited about it.
Yeah, I love it, man. I totally get it. Shedeur is QB1 for the Cleveland Browns. All right, let me establish that.
For shiggity.
Having said that, you bring in a new coach, you're going to bring in some new coordinators, et cetera, et cetera. New organization on football side because of the new head coach. Everybody's got to quote unquote earn their position. And in as much as we know Myles Garrett is going to earn his, we know Shedeur is going to earn his too. But you have to have an air in the building of a spirit of competition. You have to have an air in the building of like everybody's got to go to work and everybody's got to prove that they are who they say they are. And I just have no doubt in that QB room, even when you hear head coach say, we're going to get to that part and we'll see, see who the starter becomes. He knows in his short list that QB1 is penciled in as Shedeur Sanders. But he also knows that the best interest of that QB room is for the room to have a quote unquote shot at it.
Competition type deal.
Yeah. Because that also makes Shedeur better.
Yep.
It makes sure now he's not that kind of guy that would just rest on it and take it as he is and take it for granted. But from a football standpoint, you can't manage that way. You have to manage. We look, you go into any situation like that, any level of football, you know who the likely guy is, and you know who you brought in to be what, but you have to create competition in the room. And I just have no doubt that when I look at the list of people in the room, including Deshaun, Shedeur Sanders is not only the best quarterback in that room, he's the future of Browns football. But we still got to go through OTAs and we still got to have camp and all those things.
Yeah. And just, my little cousin, I had a little cousin, right? I knew he was going to be my starting running back. Hey, I knew he was the best running back. But when it came to at a certain point before, not my second year coaching, my first year coaching, coming on to the team, you know what I mean? When I established the team, when asked who's going to be the main guy, is it going to be Powo? No. I knew it was, but I ain't say it outright. I wanted Powo to come there and be Powo to show them, you know what I mean?
Because what he would do otherwise. He'd be like, oh, I already got it. I'm going to go to Burger King. I'm going to be a little late.
Possibly. Yeah. But, nah, go be you and show these guys how it's done and show them who you really are so they can, be confident in you just as much as I am. Because I know who you are, And that's how I feel Coach Monken is handling it right now. And I think that's the right way to do it. Shout out to them. And happy birthday to Shedeur. Happy belated birthday to Shedeur. Happy birthday to Shiloh today.
Yeah.
Y'all put a happy birthday in the chat right now for Shiloh and Shedeur.
Yeah.
Runners mount up. Yeah. Unk.
Yo.
What would you do if you saw a bunch of goats?
What kind of
goats?
Don't worry about
it. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't worry.
What kind of goats?
Goats like that right there, goat.
Man, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do when I see them, man.
Who would you start your franchise
I'm
with?
going to say, okay, fellas. All right, dog. Like, I'm going to take a picture of each one of y'all. You don't have to be, make it uncomfortable. I'll sign something for y'all.
Wait, what?
I would let them know I would sign stuff for them, because I know they're gonna ask.
I almost lost myself and said ninja please, but I'm just gonna keep going, floss right over that and just say
now you know how I feel on the daily with you. Like, boy, you almost made me call you N-word.
Man, who would you chat? Y'all let us know who would you start your franchise with. Unk, I want to know. I'm interested to know who would you pick out of this list.
I got to say this, Chico, without knowing how it ended, right? Play like I don't know none of these guys' stories. I'm just going off college.
Oh,
right?
College?
Yeah, I'm just going off college.
Oh, okay.
Like it's easy to sit there now and say, "Oh, Tom Brady, here, you know he won some Super Bowl." I'm talking about you don't know that if you start the franchise and it's the first draft pick and they coming out of college.
Okay, let's go like that then. All right.
You don't know that.
Okay.
Like we witnessed last night, there's nothing like being able to control the ground game and control the clock. I'm going with the guy in the middle, Emmitt Smith.
Y'all damn cowboy, dog. He found a way to pick.
Chico, I'm sorry, I'm older than you, and you didn't get to see Emmitt play in college. My bad.
Boy, you cold
My
blooded.
bad. But
You
you're not
found
going
a
to
way
sit
to
here
pick a
and tell
cowboy.
me that you would go with Eli and you saw him play at Ole Miss.
No,
when I seen what Emmitt did in Florida, man, you crazy. You crazy.
Man, you crazy. Hey man, good pick.
And I seen what Peyton did in Tennessee. I seen what Brady did in Michigan. Emmitt.
Hell, you could argue and say Steve Young at BYU then. Joe Montana at Notre Dame.
Emmitt.
Okay. Well, I like how you broke that down because as far as college goes, he might be the most accomplished on here. Let me see. Well, you can say Jalen Hurts, you know, what he did at Bama. Peyton with all those records at Tennessee passing. Lynn Swan back in the day. BYU,
Chico,
Steve Young.
Chico, what the caption up there say? What the caption up there say?
Who's your first round draft pick?
Yeah, first round. I can get them guys you just named the second round. Because even with Jerry, I love my Mississippi, the greatest receiver of all time from Crawford, Mississippi. Somebody got to throw to him. And Chico, I can get Chico to hand the ball to Emmitt.
No, you got to have not
Chico, I'm going to address that with my next picks. You said, what's your first round pick?
Okay, I'm not going to fight
Emmitt.
you. Isn't he the only running back on here too?
Emmitt.
Nice. I like that double deuce. I'm not gonna fight with Emmitt Smith. I love Emmitt Smith. I was one of the guys that used to
make like it was a Cowboy thing when it was University of Florida.
No, I was just laughing. I think it was a Cowboy thing.
It's like what I told you. Yeah, Chico, I was at Jack State '89. Damn.
No, I used to argue for Emmitt, man, because everybody used to talk about Barry Sanders. I used to say I like Emmitt. Get upfield, dog. That vision. I don't care how fast you are. If you know how to hit the hole and know where to hit it, have that patience. Give me him because he's getting positive yardage. Emmitt Smith taught me to cover the ball up too, because he always had the pictures of him like this.
Oh yeah.
And I always thought that was real cold. He had the gloves and the wristbands like this, so I used to always like to go over the middle and
let me hit you with a different one, Chico.
All right,
you ready?
Hit me with your best shot.
I gave you my first pick, and we don't know how their careers turned out. We going off college. Who you picking first? And you know how the careers turned out.
Wow. Well, you got to go with Tom, I guess, because of the results that you get in the in the Super Bowls.
I mean, look at this look at this mofo right here. Let me tell you how people don't learn. Dan O'Skull said Unk stuck in the nines and passed the lead. Did you watch Super Bowl last night? Did you watch Super Bowl last night?
Yeah. He was the first one since Terrell Davis.
Last night, didn't it?
Shout out to Terrell Davis. When you have a running back who can make a difference, you know, I think that's the difference. You know, a lot of teams have just put so much emphasis on having that QB. You know, I think during that Tom Brady and Peyton Manning era and that passing era that came about, you know, you put less emphasis on the running back and more on the quarterback. And when you're paying all that money, that's who you want to get the MVPs and all the accolades and stuff anyway. But, you know, having said that.
Tom in that group picture, though, dog.
Yeah.
I thought you was going to try to be Chico and just be counterculture and just make up some shit. But even you had to say.
You look at him, you got to go Tom. Yeah. Steve was right there. Steve was so damn efficient, but, you know, just those concussions. Yeah. Shout out to speaking of efficiency. Put
the picture back up.
Let me give a shout out to the Seattle defensive line too, man. They balled the hell out. Shout out to them.
Yeah, okay, I'm with you. Yeah. All right. I had to make sure I saw everybody again. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, too. Hey, we want to see y'all out there in the chat. Hey, I'm gonna put a link in the chat right now. If somebody want to ask us questions or give your thoughts on the halftime show or anything else that we talked about today, We'll give you guys like 10 seconds, 30 seconds to come on here and say something. I'll
And
put it in the
let me
chat.
hit a couple supers while they doing that, Chico.
Hit the supers.
Jermaine Thomas, 4050, $5 super on this Monday morning. Appreciate that. Checking in from work site in tradition, Port St. Lucie, Florida, one of America's U.S. fastest growing cities. We love our Florida boys, man. Our Florida numbers be up through the roof. We appreciate that.
Hey, you saw first of all,
there, see, look, he get it. Emmett with the Gators was beautiful to watch, man.
It was. Shout out to everybody on Twitch. If you're on Twitch,
too, now don't get me wrong.
If you're on Twitch, follow me on Twitch right now.
Pat Benatar is.
Pat Benatar?
Yeah. Played kicker for the Rams. Pat Benatar, singer, man. She said, "Hit me with your best shot."
I was about to say, what Benatar?
I try to see if you'll bite the hook. You know how Joker lie? He'd be like, "Hey man, you know Keisha Wilson, with the black mustache? Yeah. Man, I ain't no damn Keisha Wilson. I'm lying."
I was about to say that don't even sound like a damn kicker name or athlete name right there. Whoever that is, I'm sorry. Give me that name again. What was the name?
Pat Benatar.
Oh hell no, he ain't blocking nobody. He ain't even on the team.
She wouldn't have blocked nobody.
Come on, dog. You can't fool me on that. Give me another one. You got to come harder than that one. Oh
man, the super chat mentioned Pat Benatar. Hit me with your best shot. So that's all I was shouting out.
Oh, you ain't hear me singing
it? Love is the battlefield. They know Pat Benatar in the chat, man.
Did you hear me singing it? When you said you about to hit me, I said, "Hit me with your best shot."
That's Pat Benatar. You just singing shit, don't even know who.
I'm trying to come up with a jingle, Unk. Shout out to a girl who got the jingle with
you
the
can't come up with a jingle and you stole it like that.
I didn't say that one. I'm just saying I'm trying to. So the Cardi B and Stephon Diggs apparently
did they really break up last night?
They said they unfollowed each other. They already broke up. I saw a video saying Stephon Diggs had another girl at the game. But Cardi, you can't get mad if the man had a baby this year along with you, so you know you're gonna have dealings with another woman. Like, how you mad? And if they really broke up, like,
oh, you mad?
Was it publicity stunt?
Let me say this for clarity. It's Photoshop out there and other creative apps. Right. People can make something look like a tweet that ain't a tweet. Right. So I can't verify this. I'm just saying I saw somebody posted where Cardi said, "You a disgrace to the game." And he replied, "You a disgrace to music." And they unfollowed each other.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know, man. Were they just publicity stunt or what? You know?
Hey, man, I'm all for publicity stunts. I ain't finna make no baby for one, though.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You got to watch out with these celebrities getting with celebrities nowadays. I saw Roxy with Anthony Anderson. And when they asked were they together, Roxy kind of hit it with the
I think that's been confirmed that they're together, though.
Really?
Yeah.
I wish I could have that video because her face damn sure didn't look like it. Yeah. But hopefully they are. Or for him, hopefully they are. You feel me? Because I ain't no hater. You know?
You a disgrace to the game. And you a disgrace to music.
Hey, we're gonna give
they remind me of Puss in Boots and damn that donkey from Shrek. He said, "Man, you a redonkulous." And then he said, "Hey, you a catastrophe."
I heard that was one of Eddie Murphy's best movies right there. I ain't really get
it. Oh my God. It is that damn donkey, man.
Yeah. All right. I guess we got a donkey of the day, but you know what? I don't even know. No, we ain't even gonna go that route today. I don't even know if we're gonna go that route. You see that in the background?
See what?
Unfortunate situation that happened during Super Bowl weekend with the young fella from the Falcons.
Oh yeah, I saw the post. I'm not up to speed on it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we discussed it. Let's discuss it in terms of allegations.
Yeah, I don't know. Definitely allegations. But you know, I just want to say, you know, with him being out now on bond, I saw him getting out. And I just want to say, hey man, you ain't got to crash out over. You know what? Let me just say for whatever.
Keep it 100, Chico.
Let me just say for whatever happened, dog. hopefully everybody come out on a good positive end. You feel me? It's unfortunate to see young people go through stuff like this in a relationship, especially being young and successful. I think the young lady is a athlete also.
Yeah, I
Like,
think she's in the WNBA, if I'm not
yeah,
mistaken.
WNBA. And like, bro, and young lady, like, live your life. Do what you got to do first. You know what I mean? Y'all don't have to be together. To the fact that you're getting so mad that you want to ram your car allegedly into her or whatever it is.
A
Dog,
Lambo like that.
a Lambo, and I could just see like being so young, like I don't care about none of these cars or whatever. I run it, just people just crash out over it. Dog, listen, you young, you got plenty more to live for, both of y'all. Leave each other alone and go be
Chico, just keep it
successful.
real. Just keep it real. Say it's plenty
I
other cat
mean,
out there. That's what you were about to say.
but on her end also.
Yeah, I know that,
You
but
feel me?
but he ain't the one with the handcuffs. We talking about him.
Oh yeah. Well, both of them just leave. You know what I mean? For real. Gosh damn. I can't imagine having, you know, the amount of money that they have in the bank at your disposal and being that young, and you want to crash it out over some. Hey man, get your get right.
Man,
All right, get right.
I ain't got but $8, and I leave somebody in a minute. I can't really be like, to get 800,000. Y'all gonna really know.
Real man. So hey, sad situation. But on a brighter note, shout out to James Harden in the league. Shout out to Giannis for staying in Milwaukee. He's not gone yet.
The hell is wrong with you, man?
I was gonna say something else. I was just gonna leave it at that. I thought you was gonna say something, but
I'm not saying shit because when I see your eyes close up and that grin get bigger, I ain't saying it. I was about to roll the chair off the screen. Just let you have it.
You know what? I'm just gonna go to I put it in the chat, guys. If anybody want to join, it's in the chat now. The link is in the chat. Hit the link. Yeah.
I will say this, man. Super Bowl was last night.
Oh yeah. Didn't Coach Prime watch it?
For those who love ball and just can't live without ball, 45 days, UFL and those leagues start back up. So you'll have some football.
You got March Madness coming up too.
That's basketball.
I know, but you ain't gotta worry.
For those who love football, the last football game was last night. And if you just don't know how you're going to make it to some more football is on TV, you have about 45 days. I think it's called the UFL now, former XFL that The Rock and his ex-wife put on. And then it won't be long after that, Chico. OTAs in April, mini camps, and then you look up, it'll be reporting back for fall camps for NFL and be football season again. And of course, spring ball will be starting up in college right before the UFL kicks off. So you'll be seeing padded practice from Colorado here. So just take a little break.
Let's talk about a little bit of Colorado football then, because I know the chat love talk about Colorado. First of all, I think I saw a video of Coach Prime watching the game, Super Bowl, with the team, it looked like.
Yeah, there was a team Super Bowl party. Check out the pregame network later today. Terrace is uploading that. There was a team gathering to watch the Super Bowl last night.
Dope. Nice little bonding type situation right there with the team and the coaches, whoever there for the game on campus. I like that. Also,
then what chat want to know, why do you give Richardson a pass? She was driving reckless. You don't know talk about her.
Who?
Track star Shedeur Richardson.
I guess I missed that. What happened? She hit somebody?
You ain't missed it. Jay Loner trying to get in, man.
I bet that. Let's get Jay in up in here. See if Jay got a comment, question, anything else. Oh, now Jay coming in from Michigan. What's up?
Oh, now what's happening, fellas? How y'all feel?
Oh, good, my dog.
Yeah, I just jumped on, man. I just saw that y'all was live, so I missed a lot.
Oh, good.
about that situation with the young brother out in Atlanta, man. Just like y'all was saying, just leave, man. Just leave. It ain't worth it. Because you went from allegedly a domestic violence situation to resisting arrest, fleeing and eluding. 5 felonies, man.
Yeah. That's important the way you brought that out chronologically, because let's imagine the alleged domestic issue that it just stopped right there. You don't pick up a charge of fighting the cops. You don't pick up a charge of, drive, like you only compounded it.
Exactly. And not to make light of the alleged domestic violence situation, but most times, if it's a first time offense, it's a misdemeanor.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 90-day misdemeanor.
Yeah.
And you could, like we've seen it in the league before, it's happened with people in the league before, and they get their 6-game or 4-game suspension and they come back. That's basically what happens. But like, you just compounded the situation, man, because you let your feelings get away of your thinking. And that's what I like about what Coach Prime is teaching these young men. You have to think at all times.
Right. Those 5 seconds.
No matter what happens, you have to think, man.
Well, you say 5 seconds of pleasure can leave a lifetime of misery.
Yeah, you gotta take the emotion out of it.
Look at it like this. You just jacked off generational wealth.
That's right.
You just jacked off generational wealth.
I'm gonna have to say pause now. I'll let you go at the first jack off, and I ain't say pause. And then you want to run it back. Look now. You ain't just been jack off.
I don't think like that because I'm old. No, I ain't gonna jack off no man. First off, I don't think like that.
We appreciate you, Jay.
We let that first slide. Come back with it. All right, fam. Great point.
Check me out on my channel, Pot of Coffee 1203 on YouTube and on X.
Absolutely. Hey, let's get back together on that content, man.
For sure. Y'all need to link up. Then Danny checking in from Cali. Oh, no.
Oh, yo.
That Prime, gotta believe.
Oh, yeah.
Got the Prime in the background.
Here you go, Chico.
Talk to us. What's happening then, Danny?
What's happening, my people? I miss y'all.
Hey, we miss you too, man.
Danny is in the building, straight out of Cali.
What'd you think about the Bad Bunny performance?
Oh man, I didn't understand a word he said. Shit. And I'm Latino. I needed closed captioning.
You need a closed captioning?
Hey, Chico, get this Danny.
What happened? Like,
I used to wear a do-rag just like this.
You used to wear a do-rag?
Yeah. 1994 season at halftime at Dallas Cowboy game. Yes, sir. I was on the field at halftime. Believe it or not. And you know what? I watched the Baylor game behind the scenes, and I think and you were on the camera on at that game, right? Behind the scenes?
Yep.
Because I could hear your voice, and I saw all the melee come in. That was you, right? Right behind Coach?
Yes.
Oh, man. That was pretty scary, huh?
It don't bother a real one, then, Dan. It don't bother a real one. So, Dan, you got to take me back this year on the field at halftime. Was you out there high stepping in your do-rag?
No. It was air guitar halftime. And the thing was, I knew a DJ at KSGO Rock Radio, and he knew that I had season tickets. So he asked me to take pictures of them. So at halftime, I was on the field, man. I was in the bowl. I was in the arena, man. It was like something different.
That's what's up, then, Danny.
But I don't want us to miss something, Chico.
What we missing, huh?
Then Danny said, "Shit, I ain't understand a word Bad Bunny said." And I'm Latino.
Why do you understand though? Because I hear that.
He was like, "Hola, San Francisco."
but you know what? Explain this before we let you go, then, Danny. I know that they say that the Spanish-speaking is different. Like LA Spanish speaking is different than like Cuban or Dominican or Caribbean Spanish speaking. Is the dialect a little bit different?
I'm getting double voices here in my ear. Maybe I should lower mine down. I don't know. Or I'm hearing double.
Yep.
Hey, buddy, but Jack, my do-rag on. I want to make some. I want to give one to Coach. It's all handmade.
They also say if you don't take but 2 Quaaludes in the morning, you won't hear double. So you might want to lay off the Molly in the morning.
Come on, don't stop that. You paint a bad picture of me.
No. We got love for you, Daddy. We appreciate you, man. Nice do-rags, too. I'm going to have to give you one.
Hey, Chico.
Yeah.
I got your wood. I built a big old hole in his head. Big old hole in his head for Chico sticks. And I'm going to put like little Chico sticks for arms and little Chico sticks for his legs.
All right, bet that. I got you. Appreciate
you,
Daddy.
Y'all remember, y'all heard it here first on the morning run. Then Danny got your wood, Chico. He got your wood.
Hey, yo, Paul. Hey, yo, Danny B. You can't be coming on here talking about my wood, B. Yo, Paul, son.
We love what's a dead daddy, man. Dead daddy pop a couple of loose stuff like he hears shit double in his ears.
We appreciate you, Danny. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we'll come to this part of the show where we can allow others to come on this thing, man, and pop your ish for a little bit. I wanted to ask Unc about what he thought about the wide receivers for the Patriots showing up the way he did. Mac Hollins, you saw him coming there with the prison outfit. Come on,
you gotta let me decompress with Dan for a second, man. First of all, the do-rag, dog. He got his prime do-rag on.
What got me was he said he used to wear one. I thought he meant he used to wear it when he played football back in the day, and I immediately thought about a little young daddy with the do-rag on. I know he talked like a mofo when he was about 4 to 5 to 6 years old.
I'm Latino and I ain't know what the shit Bad Bunny was saying.
No, he tried to send both of us some wood, but somebody sent him his address so they could receive the wood.
Man, the man made a heartfelt gift for me. Why? Look right here. See,
man, my stomach hurt.
Messed up now. See, there go my
stomach hurt.
There go my morning wood right there, y'all.
Oh my God.
Then Danny hand carved that, said, "Man, I got something to send you." Of course, I gave my address. Chico won't give a man his address.
I was gonna give it to him. I didn't see.
It's been over a month, Chico. Why you just can't give him the man
what do I see? Man, I didn't see what he asked for. Send me a DM, then Danny. Send me a DM. I got you. All right.
You just know then Danny gonna do you like he did me. And then Danny on this motherfucker announcing where I live.
Then Danny, you know what I mean? See? Nah. Chico, I looked it up. I saw your house on Google Earth. Looked like you got a pool in the back and I saw a couple of Thai twins. I'm coming. Like, hold up, man. Hold up.
You need no words, man. You need cockroaches.
Hey, man. Hey, let's let everybody know who this podcast is for. This podcast is for anybody out there who have seen a roach in their house in the last month or two. This for y'all.
Even if it was dead.
Even if it was dead. Y'all qualify. Jewel said, "Hey, I'm telling y'all, Chico is in the witness protection program. He can't be giving out his location all willy-nilly." He ain't lying.
That man said he put a hole in your wood so something can fit in it.
Chico said, "Send it to Unc so he can send it to me."
Put y'all hell, man.
Straight up.
Chico, I refuse to believe there's a show out there live. They got the chat we got.
Nah, dog.
Chat
we just getting started. Y'all know we just getting started. They say for podcasts to really reach somewhere, they got to really keep going, 5-6 years or so like that. So we appreciate y'all checking in with us. each and every time y'all do check in with us and really get in the comments and let us know what y'all thinking, where we can engage with you guys. Because it's real deal, man. Y'all getting us for real, you know? We appreciate y'all inviting us into your households, into your workplaces, you know, at your jobs, into your cars, wherever you listen to us at. We appreciate it. For sure. Somebody say he put more effort than Kendrick Lamar. Then Danny's talking about next. Come on, then Danny.
I got it. Potikoff.
All right, bet. Yes, indeed. All right. Before we go.
Hey, Alexa, don't be texting me
ahead,
talking about then Danny OMG. Put it in the chat. Shit.
They put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat.
All right. Y'all make sure y'all put this in the chat right now. First of all, y'all go to Twitch right now. Type in Big Dog Chico. You can follow me on Twitch if you have a Twitch. Go to unkandchico.myshopify.com and get you some merch. Got the consistency wins right there. We got the Unk and Chico merch. Got the Unkadelic merch. We have more to come. Stay tuned for that. Auntie Kate inboxed me and said, Chico, I need some shirts with the V-neck, you know, the women's cut. So bam, they're on there and available now. So y'all go check that out as soon as you can. We got merch on top of merch. We got content coming.
Merch.
And more things and more things to come on. So y'all make sure y'all check out Miss Denise Smith at all times for your insurance needs across the nation. Anywhere in the nation, she should be able to have you covered.
Life, both.
Yes.
Then Danny. We need some Den Danny insurance. We need some Den Danny coverage.
Need some wood coverage. Need some wood coverage. Need some wood coverage. That's what it is. Hey, they said Bad Bunny ran for more yards than the Patriots last night. You know what I mean?
Man, he went up that pole. He wasn't even strapped in.
Yeah, I saw that. And that thing was kind of shaking too. So, hey, we appreciate everybody checking in with us. Y'all know what to do, man. Hit the like, subscribe, comment, all the other good stuff. Unk and Chico, y'all make sure y'all follow us on all social media platforms. We appreciate y'all joining the conversation. Hit the like, subscribe, comment, hit that hype button too. When the video's over with, got to hit the hype button. So don't leave yet. When the video is over, about 30 seconds after, y'all can hit the hype button to hype this video up. Hype us up. Hype us up. Do the dance, Unk. Do the hype us up dance.
I'm working on a new dance called the Den Danny, man.
I thought you said you had a hype. Oh,
I did, but my new dance is gonna be the Den Danny.
The Den Danny.
I'm gonna put 2 ludes under my tongue and let them dissolve and just see what happens.
Another quaalude.
She'll love me in the morning.
She'll love me in the morning. We up and up out of here. Peace in the middle. Sure, you fish. Big Mom.